Have you ever walked through a seafood market or scrolled through an online store and noticed shrimp labeled as coming from Indonesia? Maybe you've wondered, is shrimp from Indonesia actually okay to eat? It's a good question, and the answer is more interesting than you might think. Indonesia is one of the largest producers of shrimp in the world, and chances are, if you've eaten shrimp in the United States, Europe, or Asia, there's a high possibility it came from there. But just because it's widely available doesn't automatically tell us about its safety, quality, or taste. Let's start with the environment. Indonesia is a country made up of thousands of islands, surrounded by warm tropical seas that are naturally rich in marine life. On top of that, shrimp farming has become a huge industry there over the past few decades. Farmers raise shrimp in ponds, often located near coastal areas, and then export them worldwide. Because of this, Indonesian shrimp can be found in restaurants, grocery stores, and even frozen food aisles almost everywhere. The tropical climate helps shrimp grow fast, and that means a steady supply for the global market. Now, when it comes to safety and quality, there are a few things to keep in mind. Like any food, shrimp needs to be handled properly. Indonesia has made big efforts to improve its aquaculture standards, especially since international buyers demand strict regulations. Exported shrimp is usually tested for safety, cleanliness, and sustainability. In fact, many Indonesian shrimp farms are certified to meet global standards, which means the shrimp you see in your supermarket has already gone through multiple checks before it reaches your plate. Of course, not every farm is perfect, and there have been concerns in the past about antibiotics or poor farming practices. This is why it's important to look for trusted suppliers or brands when buying shrimp, whether it's from Indonesia or anywhere else. The good news is, because shrimp is such a valuable export for Indonesia, the government and farmers are constantly working to keep quality high. They know that if standards drop, they risk losing international trust, so maintaining good practices is in their best interest. So, is shrimp from Indonesia okay to eat? Absolutely yes. It's one of the world's favorite sources of shrimp, and when it comes from reputable suppliers, it's safe, delicious, and widely enjoyed. Whether you're tossing it into a stir-fry, grilling it for a barbecue, or adding it to a fancy pasta dish, Indonesian shrimp has earned its place on dinner tables around the globe. At the end of the day, the key is not just where the shrimp comes from, but how it's farmed, handled, and prepared before you enjoy it. And in that sense, Indonesian shrimp has more than proven itself.